They're both on the couch, just chilling and vibing out. Maurice starts trying to talk to her, just a silly little joke, just see what's on her mind. And she just brushed it off like she's too busy, or some. Silent treatment. A small but cozy apartment. Early evening. Maurice is hanging out at Asha's apartment. They're sitting on the couch, the air thick with the scent of weed. He's on his laptop, messing around with music production software. She's scrolling on her phone, half checked out, quietly annoyed. Maurice takes a long hit from the bong, leans back, and talks about some music theory he's learning. Maurice, laughing. Man, the history of jazz. It's like one big argument with no ending. Asha doesn't laugh. She barely responds. Maurice watches her as she goes quiet again, scrolling her phone without engaging. He leans over, trying to make small talk. Maurice. Yo, you good? You've been quiet tonight. She barely acknowledges him, just a small, stiff nod. The silent treatment begins. Same apartment. Later that night, Maurice is asleep on the couch, a peaceful contrast to Aisha, who sits at her desk with her back to him, looking frustrated and distant. She glances at him and then back to her screen. Asha reaches into her pocket and takes Maurice's key off his keychain, quietly placing it on her desk. She looks at him one last time, coldly. The camera lingers on her face, a mix of frustration and disappointment. The morning after, Asha's apartment, early morning. Maurice wakes up around 9 a.m., rubbing his eyes. He reaches for his keys on the table, but realizes they're gone. He checks his pockets, then looks confused. He calls Asha. Maurice, on phone, groggy. Yo, I can't find the key. You see it? Asha, on the other end, monotone. Yeah, I have it. We need to talk. Maurice, still half asleep, doesn't pick up on her tone. Maurice. Aight, I'll be up in a minute. Maurice walking into her apartment, slouched, tired, with a half smile on his face. He sits down, pulls out the bong, and starts smoking again, trying to make the best of it. The breakup. Same apartment, a few minutes later. Asha is at her desk, coldly typing on her computer, completely ignoring him. Maurice leans forward, trying to engage. Maurice. What's going on? You're acting weird again. Asha doesn't look up, her voice flat. Asha. I just want something more than this. I can't do casual anymore. Maurice looks stunned, almost annoyed. Maurice. This is what we've been doing. You know I'm not looking for anything serious right now. Asha finally looks at him, her face full of hurt. Asha. Soft but cutting. I don't want to be the only one who cares. Maurice sighs, standing up. He grabs his stuff in frustration, slinging his bag over his shoulder. Maurice. I can't do this. Without saying another word, he walks out. Camera focuses on Aisha's face, caught between relief and sadness. The fallout. Maurice's mother's basement. A few days later. Maurice is sitting at his dresser, rolling a joint, looking worn out. His phone buzzes with a text. He glances at it, sees it's from Asha, and then ignores it. Text on screen. Happy birthday, Maurice. Maurice stares at the message blankly. He doesn't reply, the silence between them growing thicker. He puts the phone down and walks out of the basement, getting into his car, still thinking about the unresolved tension. The camera lingers on the phone, as if waiting for a response that never comes. Miscommunication. The silent treatment serves as the emotional climax, a breakdown of communication that doesn't just affect the relationship, but also leads to misunderstandings. Maurice's carefree attitude towards the relationship clashes with Asha's desire for something more, which becomes a point of frustration for her. Regret and resignation. The ending shows that while there is a sense of unresolved tension, neither of them are willing to change their stance.